Good morning, Ross and Sean. How are you enjoying my shirt today? Good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is that Danielle I see this morning as well? Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kristen, good morning. Wow, hello. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Good morning, Betsy. Hey, Mel. How are you? Awesome. Oh, it is a good morning. It is a good morning. Oh my gosh, you got all my favorite ladies here today. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. So I'm doing something a little bit different today. Maybe that's why some of you felt really called to be here this morning. Oh, thanks. I am well. Thank you. I don't think. Oh, I am following you. Okay, just want to make sure you're on the bottom of my screen. I am well. I'm doing well. Yeah, I have a little bit of crazy hair this morning, but you know, that's the way it goes. This is day 3 of the curls, so we're gonna be resetting the hair this morning. Oh, I try to stretch it out as long as I can. This curly, crazy mess. So let's draw a card for guidance. But yeah, we're doing something a little bit different today in meditation. I'm going to take you guys a little bit deeper. And Luna Wolfstar, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. So just something a little bit different. We're going a little bit deeper. It should be fun. Good morning, Paul. Yeah, so I'm excited. You know, I always forget I can draw on these things. Like it. I love it, but it doesn't last very long. It doesn't last very long. Oh. Day 2. Did you? You're funny. You're funny. Oh, I'm just going on these cards. Going. So interesting what just came in my mind. So interesting. Oh, God, yes. Good. Oh, okay. I do love this shirt so much. All right. Here's our card. Attachment. So releasing, letting go of those things that no longer serve us. Attachment. I love this card because look at the vines not only go up her body. Good morning. Nice to see you. But it's almost like it's tattooed on her skin. So attachment can come in all sorts of ways. You could feel attached to something. You could feel someone's attached to you. And that process of release and letting go and kind of cutting cords and finding that we're solid and good enough on our own. Something that was really interesting over my weekend was witnessing. You feel attached to me. Witnessing how people will become attached to saving others, and I thought that was really interesting. How if someone is feeling, bad about something or angry or frustrated, that there are those of us out there that feel like we can do something about that, and we swoop in to kind of save the day. And there's an attachment to this rescue type behavior. And I actually witnessed it a lot this weekend, and I found that's really interesting. What am I meant to learn from that? I to some extent can relate to that kind of good morning, Darcy. Thank you for sharing that kind of attachment to that rescuer mentality. So I can see. I mean, it's a process of duality, right? So we can be in both positions. We can be the victim. We can be the one that's the rescuer. We can be the one that just doesn't give a crap about anything. which I struggle a lot in. I struggle when someone's in pain. I don't want to rescue them. Good morning, Darcy. I don't want to rescue them, but I also feel at the same time like, how can I assist them in seeing what they need to see? So to an extent, I still am rescuing because I can't just walk away and be like, meh, not my process. I had to do that this weekend and it was really, really hard. And I'm still like, anywho. That was a long explanation about attachment. So this morning we're going to be doing something a little bit deeper. And for those of you that know me, have worked with me before, know that the base of a lot of my teachings are in shamanism. And the meditation we do, a lot of it, you'll see a lot of shamanic kind of things within it. And sometimes we even go to places where we would go in Shamanic Journey. So today, I'm not surprised because this is where my class is at. Today, I feel like we're supposed to go a little bit deeper and maybe go into Shamanic Journey. So today I have it queued up. I haven't started it yet. I have it queued up. God, my hair's out of control. I've queued up shamanic drumming for us to do this morning. And we are going to go to the lower world today. Good morning. And we're going to meet a guide. Now, part of this is probably because last night, in full disclosure, and it's coming up again this morning from Spirit, so I'm just going to do it. Last night, I was reading something, and I found this gentleman's website, and I was like, what's he charging for? And it was charging for a way to connect and meet your guides. And I just started laughing. I had to send a message to my girlfriend. It's like, we do that for free on Periscope all the time. So this morning when I got up and I'm like connecting, like, what am I going to do today? And they're like, well, you're going to connect to your guides. Like, oh, cool. We're going to do a journey and we're going to go to the lower world and we're going to connect to our guides today because we can. Huh? That's kind of sassy. I know I'm being a little bit sassy, but that's okay. And we're going to work on attachment. So la-di-da. There we go. I'm just queuing up my stuff here. Ta-da. Excellent. All right, let's get ready for our long journey. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in all the way down to your belly. Slowly exhale. Nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Go ahead and relax the breath. Just letting that breath flow nice and even through the body. Feel your body relax. Feel your breath follow that drumming, every other beat of that drumming. It's an inhale and an exhale. We're going to begin today by visualizing ourselves in a place in nature, someplace we know, a place we feel comfortable, relaxed, safe. you to feel your feet on the ground there, connected to the earth. Maybe you're standing on sand, or stones, grass. Just want you to see yourself there and feel yourself standing. Raising your awareness to the nature surrounding you. As you look around, there's going to be an opening. It could be in a tree, it could be a cave nearby. It could be pulled down through the water. It could be a hole in the ground, just like a rabbit hole. Somewhere around you is a way down. We're going into what's called the lower world. I want you to move towards that opening. There's nothing to be afraid of. Going into the belly of the earth. I want you to move towards that opening. Find yourself going inside. As you do, you might feel the air become cooler. As you open, as walls open and spread out before you to a large cave. You might see the cave walls are lined with beautiful crystal. Stretched out in front of you is a small path that descends down into the cave. As if it's illuminated from within, you have no issue seeing. Your eyes see clearly, and you begin moving down the cave. Feeling yourself descend down into the depths. As you continue to move down the depths of the cave, the walls become wider, opening out in front of you. Stretched out in front of you is a great river. I want you to look to your left and to your right. Find a means of crossing. You can also just swim across. As you move into the water, you realize it's not water at all. Some sort of ethereal energy. Moving through it carries you. As if you're floating on top of the water. Moving you across to the other side. Once you get to the other side, the lower world can look like anything to all of you. For most of us, it'll look like a great forest. Stretched out before you is a small trail. begin to follow that. This trail is going to lead you to a gate. Standing next to that gate is a gatekeeper. Your gatekeeper can look like anything, be anyone. I want you to approach them and ask them to enter through the gate. If you have anyone with you, I want you to ask permission to allow them to come inside as well. As the gatekeeper opens the gate, I want you to walk through and inside your sacred space. As you move inside this space, you might notice a great rock sitting in the middle of your sacred space. For some of you, there'll be a guest sitting there, someone waiting for you. If there is no one waiting for you, I want you to still go to the center of your space and lie on the rock. It's a beautiful healing rock in the center of your space. This is where I'll leave you for a while to connect with your guest and guide, or to just breathe in the center of that space, lying on that rock, absorbing any healing that needs to come in. Remember to keep your breath nice and relaxed, your body relaxed. I'll call you back when it's time. I want you to take a last look around your space. I want you to look for the thing that stands out to you. Walk up to it. Examine it. Take note of how you feel when you see it, how your body responds. I want you to say goodbye to your guest. Share any parting words or gifts. Move back to the gate. Thank the gatekeeper as you move through the gate. Begin to walk down that path again, back to that ethereal river. Always paying attention to the things that are coming up around you. Animals or animal sounds. Design. Symbols. As you get to the river, I want you to find a means of crossing and moving back over. When you get to the other side, begin your ascent through the cave. Climbing back up to that opening. Feeling the coolness of that cave on your skin. As you make your way to the top. Moving through the opening, back out in nature, into the place you started, into the place you're familiar with. Feeling your feet there on the ground. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Another nice deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Place your hands over your heart. Just take a moment for gratitude, connection. Take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Bring your hands in prayer position. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. I just have to turn this off. I have to turn that drumming off. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, you guys. So, way to journey and meet your guides in the lower worlds. How was it? How was it? one's not for us. That one's for me. Good. Drumming is good. Good. Oh, nose itches. Itchy nose. For some of us, it's probably been a really long time since we've done that. Welcome, Sherry. Just looking to see who's here then. Ah, yay, Mel. You meditated with me today. Good. Yes. That one can be very relaxing. So when we do this type of work, when we do journey work or meditation or just process of observation, we're moving ourselves into a state of awareness. So where we're just being present and we're observing and we're looking at something and we're examining how it makes us feel in our bodies. Is our heart racing? Are we getting sweaty palms? Do we feel nervous energy? Are we feeling excited? Are we feeling sad? How are we feeling? So this process is just a process of awareness. And with that awareness, we can shift our perspective. So if we really take a seat back and observe something and have, kind of an unbiased view of it, we can shift. Oh, excuse me. And our first card was about attachment. So when we're attached to something, usually there's fear behind that. So when we're attached to something, we're fearful that we're going to lose something, that we're going to feel pain from something by letting go. And so we often hold tighter. So think of it in you think of this in codependent relationships. That you see that a lot, that attachment and that fear that's infused within the relationship. And so if we sit back and look at and observe those things within ourselves, observe some of those behaviors. In the beginning, I talked about that rescuer kind of attachment to rescuing people. And people that have attachment to these things will find themselves continually in a situation where they feel like they have to rescue someone. They have, Jesus take the wheel. Yeah. Will find themselves constantly in those situations where they have, they have people that surround them that constantly need help, or they find themselves being that person that everyone goes to. Well, you can get an attachment to that feeling. It's very powerful, isn't it? And then if you let go of that attachment, then where does it go? Then how do you feel like you're being of service or assisting? So very interesting. So going to that place of observation allows us personal evolution and transformation, which is what this card is today. My hair is crazy today. Thank you. So evolution is the card. And when we go down and we're visiting in any situation during meditation or journey work or if you just have this ability to see and connect with your loved ones and spirits and guides, having that process of observation and recognizing how you feel and really looking at what it is you're being shown, whether you have visions or anything, and seeing that as how is this assisting me in what it is that I'm having issues with now. And sometimes we don't even realize that we have certain attachments until we really begin to step back and observe ourselves. So that's what I've got today. That's all I got for today, folks. So I hope you all have a wonderful hump day. I will certainly enjoy my day, I'm sure. A very busy day, just like yesterday, but a good one. So you guys all have a blessed and beautiful Wednesday, and I shall see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 Central Time. Hope day. Bye, guys. You're welcome. Mwah. Welcome.